Boom, 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 bow! One thing I didn't think about that. We should charge that joint. We can have some music playing. What's good with the Black Goose family? Oh, it's charged? Maybe have a little bit of music playing. Get up in this live, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Shout out to the one person up in here. It's been a minute, right, Black Goose family?
2 people. Shout out to y'all, man. We here.
Shout out to both of y'all, man. It's been a long time, but we here. You know what I'm saying? What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah, it's the 10th.
It's the 10th, Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? It's been a crazy couple of months, y'all. 3 months. It's probably been more than a couple months. Hopefully, y'all able to get back on foot. Hopefully, y'all trying to get back adjusted to the reopening of everything. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talked about that yet. Or we ain't been on saying it. I can't come on no more and say happy Corona because the coronavirus seems to be in it.
I know. Oh, and what substituted was George Floyd.
The protest.
I know, Estrada. What's good with you, big dog?
Hey, what's good, Estrada? Shout out to you, man. Glad you could hop in the chat, man. Know it's a little late out here, but better late than never, right? Yeah, man. So shit crazy. It's like it changed up. I feel like the last time we was going live was Corona. Now there we got sports coming back, so obviously you're gonna see more lives from us because we're gonna be doing more sports. Goddammit, that's dope. It's gonna be a different atmosphere. It's a different atmosphere in the community. Period. No matter where you are, I'm assuming because you know what I'm saying we got the rules and shit with the face masks and the gloves and the social distancing and all that.
Ain't nothing. I mean, if they had it, I ain't seen it.
About the Estrada, I love that you said that. It's like if you look in the mainstream media, like this isn't me. This is me speculating out there, so y'all know that. But you would think black people going crazy, but we in the trenches. Niggas is kind of chilling over here, man. We just trying to, you know,
they chilling in a regard not towards that.
Yeah, and it's not like in the sense where we're saying we're blowing shit off or we're not respecting it or we're disrespecting them, may not. But it's like motherfuckers got to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? So it's not what you would think. You know what I'm saying?
Like our freeways ain't looted with people.
There ain't a lot of, and there ain't a lot of looting at least going on in certain. Not over here. There ain't no looting.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, there's other shit going on. There's other problems people worrying about right now, man.
Some damn.
Why you say fuck NBA? Because they started back up. I don't know what they may do. Estrada always comes with new information usually on it. The Killer Wasp.
Hey, I sent y'all a video, man. I'm telling you, that shit was crazy.
For what?
Remember I sent it to y'all in the group chat? Y'all probably didn't see that shit.
A wasp book
character. Yeah, like that shit looked like it was made out of a Marvel studio or something, man. I'm like, God damn, that shit look crazy. That shit bites you, man. You dumb.
I that joint or something. But that shit do look crazy though.
But nah, man. Only thing about the NBA coming back to me, I'm just like, y'all gonna try to finish up the regular season with a certain amount of team, and then y'all gonna go straight to the playoffs. And then y'all trying to have the season start next year. I heard like December or something. I'm just like,
it just shows you, man, the world is different. It's just well, not the world. The world is different because it affected the whole entire world. Like everything is moving different.
Everything's out of whack.
It's not gonna be.
I started on time.
Even think about this. Think about how long it's gonna take to get fans to be able to back into not only to have them come back, but just for them to be approved so fans could be in the arena and that many people can be together supposedly. But it's crazy to me because you know where I work, bro, and I'm like when it don't get that busy there, but there's been places like I went over on Sunday to one of the other spots, the big joints when it gets busy in there. I'm like, ain't nobody social distancing in that joint.
It just feel like they moved.
The protests. I'm like, ain't nobody. So yeah, we got the mask on, but like, let's be real. Able to block these air particles, whatnot, we wouldn't be able to breathe. We would have to have on like a gas mask type joint. You know what I'm saying?
Like to really like decipher from the outside from what you breathe.
We just got some cloth over our face, but we're still breathing them particles. And like, come on, yo.
Put the NBA in their unfairness bullshit. How the fuck you gonna have 13 teams in the West and 9 and 9 in the East, and why the hell Spurs playing in the Bulls now?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't see all the details.
See,
Honestly,
he always comes with some new information. I didn't know that.
well,
That
I knew
sounds
that
cool.
they weren't bringing back all the teams. I remember certain teams got.
Yeah, I knew that too, but I thought it was going to be even though. I didn't know they were picking like from an overall pool.
Yeah, they just went over, I guess, overall records. I guess.
Hey, think about this. Maybe all this shit is. Well, let me not say that. Maybe all this shit is giving people an opportunity to want to change up certain things that they've been wanting to change up. How many times have you heard people say, it shouldn't be East, it shouldn't be West, just to be the best records? Technically, if that's how they did it, then, or if that's what he's saying happened, it seems like that's how they did it. Like whoever had the best record, that's who gets into the top 16.
I'm not opposed to like an open pool to where it's like the best, because of how they do like March Madness. I'm not opposed to
They would have to change the whole schedule then, though. You can't have like more West play West. Like you have to make sure everything's even then. If there's no West to East no more.
The Lakers playing everybody in their division 4 times, but play everybody in the East twice.
Yeah, it's like you can't do that. Everybody got to play each other the equally amount. Then it's like, okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
You're literally taking out East versus West. NBA is rigged. I back you. I think a lot of sports are rigged.
But if that's the case, that means they have to put more teams in a conference. Because in a conference, you usually do play twice.
But I feel like you would have to take the whole conference thing out. And that's why I think the NBA can't never do it. Because there's a lot of money behind that because you still have conference titles and shit like that.
Yeah, you get bonuses and shit.
Yeah.
But even though it's not looked upon as, but it's all about
like you would have to take all that out.
Coach of the Year awards, all that.
Yeah. If you're talking about just strictly going off the best record, then I'm like, everything is you talking about now, you know what I'm saying? You got a UFC model in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The best play the best. It's all about rankings. Top 16 makes it into the playoffs. Boom. But then nobody gets. But in a sense, if you want to just totally like make some shit up like from the beginning, like if you just re-apping everything, recreating everything, then you can maybe instead of having like division bonuses and shit like that, you can just make it like midway record bonuses or something. You can create something to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, give them incentive to do what they want to do. My bad, y'all. I think a spider bite on my foot, and like, y'all ever got like a spider bite or something on you, like on your foot or something like that? And when you scratch that shit, it feels like therapy. It's like, man, soothing, man. It's like I'm drinking milk with some aloe vera in it. It's like the way to go. Anyways, yeah, man. NBA is rigged, though. I agree with you, Estrada. That's on everything, man. We got to think about this. Think about what the UFC is doing right now, where they're the only sport still continuing. By the way, boxing had his first card, top rank. Shakur Stevenson won TKO 6th round. But let's be real though.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, no fans.
I didn't even know that fight happened.
It was.
What was the promotion? I didn't even see that.
Because no one gives a fuck. Because nobody's gonna watch that. And that's the thing. Boxing is gonna find out. Boxing is the essence of boxing is their fans. The UFC can do that simply because the way their fan base is built, they're hardcore mug.
Yeah, they're gonna watch that shit. No fans or fans.
Boxing, like if I was boxing and I was gonna put on any type of show during this time, it would only be big names. That's it. I'm not gonna put on no small show. But I think in my opinion, what they were probably kind of trying to do was test the waters because it was top ranked. It was Bob Brown. He's the only person right now. If you ain't heard, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury supposedly signed a 2-fight deal. I don't believe it because Deontay Wilder wouldn't allow that to happen. So how's that even going to happen? Eddie Hearn's just talking. Once again, it's a way to keep big names in the headlines. Sometimes I go back to my old boxing videos. I do watch them. I was like, God damn, I predicted this shit. I was talking about the announcement they're saying Joseph Parker versus Alexander Usyk was going to happen. And I was like, that seems like a great fight. I want it to happen. I would love to watch it. But if you're talking about business, it's going to be Derek Chisora versus Alexander Usyk. What fight ended up being made? Okay. So I'm telling you right now, there's no 2-fight signed deal. You're going to see Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3. That's expected to happen in like November, December. They've been announced this. Now, if we're talking about after that fight, then now see,
that makes
you have to look into what the words are saying. That means the contract is offered. It was most likely verbally agreed because they're expecting Tyson Fury to beat Deontay Wilder. They're expecting Anthony Joshua to beat Kubrat Pulev. That's all it is. So it's like it's true to a sense, but you never know what's gonna happen. What if Pulev beats Joshua? What if Wilder beats Fury? You know what I'm saying? So
will they have a 4th fight?
Will they have a 4th fight? Hell yeah, if it makes money.
I wouldn't want to see them niggas fight no 4 times.
Shit, if Deontay Wilder knocks Tyson,
if he knock him out, I want to watch it.
Let me see the fourth fight. Goddamn it, what happened?
I hope that nigga come out with nothing on his body, like no homo, like just his trunks and his gloves. Nigga,
yeah, man.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing on his body. I don't want no extravagant interest.
And
I
come out in one of those electrical wheelchairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
say all your legs, nigga. I want you having all your stamina. Cause he came out, bro. After that first round, that nigga said,
"Have your brother like lift your ass up into the ring."
Bro. Have the bitches bring you out on some Wakanda shit. Man. Like,
just don't have nothing on your body, man. No homo pause, all that shit. Just man, come out and
just come out with all
the wheelchair, just like this. Off for the title and have the worst team play NIT playoff for the #1 draft pick. See, that would be a good way to make up revenue, where you have 2 playoffs. But then that might discredit or disvalue the actual NBA, you know what I'm saying, finals trophy. Because like I could still win in the NBA losers bracket or something like that, possibly. But if we're talking about money, that might work. You know what I'm saying? Because that will bring more money, more revenue to the NBA. They need that revenue, so they're willing to do what they got to do. You heard they got the island popping, Abu Dhabi. It's real. The fight island is real, y'all. Y'all thought Dana White was lying. It's real.
To travel and go in and watch?
That I don't know.
Because I'm like, why can the fighters come? But if you make sure everybody that flies in is going to be attendance, has their COVID proof and all that, like, what would be the difference?
Well, you got to think about this. This is Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's not going to have the same rules as everywhere else. So there's a possibility that there is going to be fans there.
Because I'm just thinking, like, it didn't that make logical sense? How can you tell me I can go to a gym but I don't have no COVID piece of paper? But if I have a test that shows if I want to go to an event, they won't let me in.
But my big thing is, how are they going to let them back into the country? Isn't the borders technically closed right now, or are people allowed to fly across borders?
Why can't niggas just have a piece of paper that show that they're COVID-free? Ain't that the whole reason we not together?
Well, what they're saying is you can catch it if you go somewhere else. If they don't have the same amount of testing, they're saying, oh, well, if you catch it, you know what I'm saying, you can come back and you can potentially bring back a lot of harm and risk that we didn't have before. Because you were COVID-free, nigga, before you left. Now you got the COVID. Stay your ass out.
I'm talking about these events that they already put on. Like, bro, you telling me all the events that already happened?
Why the hell have a fight on an island when the states are finally open?
The only reason I think he's going to be doing this is because I think there's going to be fans there. And so now you can have a gate. You know what I'm saying? You have extra money that you've been losing out on, especially if you're talking about a company that's been suffering for that money. You know what I'm saying? The big reason why they opened up first is not because they was like, yo, we're going to defy the rules. Nah, it's because they needed money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? WME, you know what I'm saying? They paid a lot of money for the UFC. We need you to cover them costs. Yeah, we got that big deal with ESPN, but right now we did not expect the COVID to come in and fuck everything up. So I'm like, the gate's a lot of money. You got concessions, merch, like, come on. So you go over to Abu Dhabi, you can make that up a little bit, especially how rich them motherfuckers is over there. They're going to be throwing money. So you can make up a little bit for that loss.
You saw with that one fight, Joshua fight, they was all lit up in there. And when I forgot.
Khabib versus Poirier.
Yeah, Khabib, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just like, I thought the borders was closed, little ball, but I guess not. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because there's a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? You was talking about Gilbert Burns versus Usman.
I think Usman's going to win. It's going to be boring, though.
I think it's going to be a tough fight for Usman, man.
Think so?
Yeah, because Gilbert Burns got, man, his hook is nasty. His left hook, man. That's how I knew Willie was going to lose, because that left hook is ridiculous.
So, I know Max. I like Max, but I think he's going to lose to the old boy again. I can't even say his name.
So do I. I think we're going to assume it's inevitable that we'll see Volkanovski versus Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, he's retired.
Hawaii still technically Hawaii is part of the United States, but it's not. But it has the same restrictions. Man. There's gonna be no fans.
State, so.
There's no fans. But like I see it as like they are part of our United States, but in a sense they're not. Like they're total. But in a sense they are. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's just my opinion. No disrespect.
Shit, you over there, you got U.S. rights, nigga.
Yeah,
But so having Pearl Harbor, nigga.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You know, that's my point. I'm like, you going over there, they not allowing no fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about that gate revenue that they've been losing out on, in my opinion. Now, if there's no fans, like, because I'm not sure about this. This is why I'm assuming why they're doing a Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, because now they can make up for that gate and that merchandise. And, you know what I'm
So
saying?
they're gonna build like a whole other arena or something?
It's already built. They already got fights announced. That's where Kamar Usman versus Gilbert Burns is gonna be.
When did they build this shit?
During, I don't know. They work fast.
Them niggas must have had 1,000 men working.
Yeah, Alexander Volkanovski. But remember for the Khabib versus Poirier fight, they built that arena for that. For that fight.
Nigga, that shit was fast, man.
So they be out there putting that work in. They got money out there, man. Different type of money, man. That shit different. Motherfuckers don't know. The U.S. dollar ain't shit compared to some money in these other places.
That's crazy, man. Niggas got a Fight Island built already.
Motherfuckers got gold out there, like real gold. Like that shit is not like, man. Gold triumphs,
platinum, silver.
Yeah, too. I'm like all that shit. Like that shit makes the dollar bill look like shit.
How y'all
you talking about Sierra next to Lizzo, nigga?
You stupid. Remember that nigga? Lizzo is not a bad bitch, so Lizzo is not a bad bitch. Ah, man. Corey, man. Shout out to Corey.
Yeah, man. Black Goose family.
But all right, what you think about those? You ain't say your opinions, man. You said Usman. You ain't say nothing about the Max Holloway fight.
What's y'all? Let's ask Young Estrada. What's your thoughts on John Jones asking for more money? I love that you brought this up because I would not have thought of this on my own. This is a topic.
I saw that it was him, Bread Game, and it was one other person. Him, Bread Game.
So who those doing it? And Connor's technically.
It was Connor. That was
not Connor asking for more money, but he's technically like, give me a fight.
Yeah.
So who though? The reason why he retired is because he feels like he's not getting paid enough. Something Demetrius Johnson started way before anyone. Nobody wants to give credit to Demetrius Johnson. Goddammit, he was doing this before y'all. That's why he went to one championship, getting paid big bucks.
That boy DJ is a beast.
Paid big bucks. But what do you feel about it? I want to hear what you guys say.
It's funny.
Okay, go ahead.
Only reason I say it's funny is because it's like. Kind of like we was talking about last night when I was saying that's fucked up, You said you can't say that. So I'm like, right now it's like you can't tell Dana I need more money when you clearly know the business isn't doing as well as it was before this shit. Right. You wasn't even asking for more money.
Okay.
And if you was and he didn't give it to you, why would he give it to you now? Oh, I'm exposing myself. Bitch, there's nobody in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if people was coming, then I'm like, I hear the money. Okay. I need more money.
All right. But you got the audacity to offer me a contract to fight Francis Ngannou?
No, I feel it. If I'm fighting somebody like that, I need 10 mil.
It's not even the fact that, because I don't think John Jones is scared of him. Honestly, I think if John Jones fought him, he would absolutely, I think it would be an easy fight for him, to be honest with you. So, other than the fact that I'm fighting Francis Ngannou. Now, maybe I'll do it if I'm fighting Stipe, because there's a belt involved. I can be champ. But you saying, yeah, just go fight Francis for the same amount of money. Like, bro, like, why?
Why am I going to go try to prove something to y'all?
In a weight class that I probably won't even stay in.
Yeah.
If we're doing this to be a super fight and a lot of people to watch it, shit.
Pay me.
Y'all know it's probably a one-time thing. Y'all already got Stipe and DC3 scheduled. Like, it's scheduled. So that means whoever wins there, they gonna have the belt, and that means potentially I won't have a chance to get it. So that it's like, why? That doesn't make no sense to me. That's my opinion. I actually think they should be getting paid more. But I think John Jones, he was smart to do this because I think it took a long time for finally we have like an athlete that's kind of at the top of the UFC market, not MMA market, because people at Bellator, they get paid good. They're happy because they still get their sponsorships. So they're paid even when they're not fighting.
Nah, that boy MVP probably paid.
That's why he's never tripping, bro. That's why he's like, nigga, like, you find tomato cans. He's like, nigga, I get paid good during my fight,
And I'm still getting my sponsors. Like my sponsors are paying for everything while I'm just chilling at the crib. So it's like he's not tripping. Like the fact that you don't have sponsors when it comes to UFC, that's what a lot of people are about. Because basically, even though the UFC pays them, and they might pay them like say if they make $30,000, they'll pay them, and then Reebok will give them an extra $20,000, so they'll make $50,000, right? Damn, it's a lot of money. But like if you only fight 1 or 2 times a year,
that ain't gonna cut it if you got a certain lifestyle.
not even that. The money's not just going to you. You got to pay for the gym fees. You got to pay for your trainer. You got to pay for the training camp. There's any injuries. And it's not injuries right after the fight, but long-term injuries. If you're doing rehab or anything like that, I'm like, there's a lot of things that go into when it comes to fighting. There's a lot of money, extra money that got to get thrown.
Conor got that Hennessy though. I guess
Conor's good because he made millions like that. When that motherfucker fought boxed Floyd, he was set for life. Maidana fought Floyd.
He's set for life too.
2 times and he set for life. I'm like, boxing is different when it comes to money. When it's at the top level, a lot of people argue like boxing don't get paid good. Yeah, if you at that lower level, mid level, you don't get paid good. But when you break into that top level, that doesn't mean you have to win. That doesn't mean you have to win. That means you just have to fix them. I'm talking about the dudes who fight those guys. The dudes with the tomato cans that get beat up.
Yeah, like the Swartz or something.
Like, who are these motherfuckers? They're getting paid money that's going to set them for life. They're like, yeah, you might get beat the fuck up here. And that's the only thing. It's like, it's not right. But that's why I get a boxing is like they take care of their people. Like they be like, look, this is gonna be a hard fight. We don't know what's gonna happen, but like this is gonna be money that's gonna be able to set your family for life. It's not right. No, and they can and boxers are allowed to have their sponsorships. No one's taking their sponsorship. Like they have sponsorships year round. Like they can be sponsored by whoever they want. You know what I'm saying? Like that's money that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about I gotta fight. That's the difference between boxing and UFC, especially now with like you can't just go and get a sponsorship like the UFC. They like YouTube, man.
Hey, you know what's the funniest thing? I think about a Dana press conference. He low key be trying to be Trump so bad, bro. And I see it. Like, am I lying, bro? He be trying to be Trump so bad. They ask him a question. Well, if you want to just be real, the whole fucking world is crazy right now. So and you know what I'm saying? And this is a sport that you don't have to fight. I'm not making anybody fight. You don't want to fight? Don't fight. Like, he ain't ask you all that. He was asking what you thought about what them motherfuckers was doing. He trying to be general and broad and just going off on a tangent. But it's like how he does it. Like Trump can't just be up there cussing. So what he does, he tries to be like an asshole about his responses. I'll be like, man, Dana, you fat. Like, you got that. I took some shit, but don't work out no more muscle, man.
So would you say then, are you changing your argument then?
About what?
About John Jones asking for more money, like he's tripping.
No, because he knew what it was. If he wanted to leave, he should have went to Bellator. If he really wanted more money, he have all types of sponsorships and he'll get paid.
But what if Dana's like, I'm not gonna let you get out of your contract? You don't have to fight. No, you don't have to fight. Well, does this not remind you of?
That makes sense.
A music label, a record label. I know you talented this shit, but I don't like the album you got, so I'm gonna shuffle it. Let me out of my contract. Let me go over it. Now Dana may not be telling the truth because he didn't tell the truth about the saying that he got text messages from John Jones. Because Jones was like, they was asking him, John Jones, he was like, well, what if you release a text message? He said, there aren't no text messages. He said, ask them. And when they asked him, it was like, oh, we're just not gonna. If it was that easy, he would have just released them. Be like, look at John Jones. He was like an idiot. So I'm like,
I want to do that.
So I'm like, this is the one time I was like, he stopped. Like, I do believe John Jones didn't ask for a number. He just literally was just like, you gotta pay me more. And Dana was probably like, what you said. And these times we can't pay you more. It's just a contract you signed. He was just like, bro. And all the extra shit to make him look a certain way to me. Because Dana, you know what I'm saying? That's how you listen.
And John is the easiest man for people to hate.
Bam.
Because of his
record.
Right
away. Not only his record, man. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like his track record. Like, I don't have no feelings towards John Jones. Rather, y'all want to call him a cheat or not. Because I'm like, when you go into the octagon, I don't know what he took. I don't know what his mind was. I don't know none of that. But I'm talking about just strictly off his personal life. When he was doing all that other shit, I'm like, that motherfucker living. That's all John is doing. I
But it's
feel like
not about that. It's not about living. I'm like, this motherfucker is literally putting his body on the line for people to watch and enjoy. Yeah, that's long-term damage. That's possibly being 50 years old, not
you
being
already
able to
seen
enjoy
his
your
ears.
kids.
You seen his ears?
But that's something like that. That's actually not a bad thing, to be honest with you. Actually, there's a new medicine that came out that said they can correct that. So he's actually okay with the ears. But I mean, I'm talking about the ligaments. I'm like, head damage, your brain. You know what I'm saying? What was it, last year? There was probably 3 to 4 boxers that died. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, one, I always remember Patrick, man, RP to that man. That man was 28 years old.
Was it 7? He was 8.
28.
Yeah, it was like, I remember he was young. Yeah.
I think I don't remember his name. He was 24. The other dude was 24.
That's what it was. Yeah.
He was 24, goddammit. I'm like, that's
young, bro. But I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like what John was doing in his personal, like people look at him doing cocaine, but I'm like, if anybody's ever did cocaine, I haven't. But if you ever did cocaine, I know if you put it around your gums and you snort that shit enough, you gonna feel numb. He motherfucking been hurting, and he like, now I'm not saying that's what he should have used, but he like, this is what I'm gonna use. You know, at the time he felt like I'm John Jones.
Different. It's not about. Like, man, enjoy this shit.
Yeah, but it helps him feel good. Like, I want weed. He like, nah, that's not doing it for me. I need something stronger. I'm different.
Or maybe to him, maybe it's weaker to him. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's different.
Yeah. Because some people talk about, if I smoke weed, I'm like, God, I can't function. And I just be like,
let's put it, even break it down to the most simplest term. Some people like, man, push up. Has to do a sit up. It's hard. Vice versa. It's like, it's just all just what your body's kind of accustomed to or used to. That's what it comes down to. Everybody is different. Everybody's gonna be used to doing and feeling certain different type of things. They're drawn to doing different type of things. You just gotta find out what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you have to respect that at the end of the day.
Facts.
Because you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
And I give DC that. DC bashed that man for those 2 fights. But afterwards, he even said, like, I was just mad because John was better than me and I lost. Like, that's
so respectable.
Like, but I'm like, that I fuck with that because I'm like, he could look at what John goes through and he's just like, look, John, I might not fuck with everything you do. You might not fuck with everything I do. But man to man, I like DC no matter what because of that. Because I'm like, it's hard for a grown man to admit, look, you was better. Like, there's niggas in the league that won't tell another nigga you was better than me.
But it's different though, because you can say that because on any given night you might be able to put him in you might be able to put him in a, even though they may be able to do great. Like, say if you're playing Michael Jordan, like that nigga's always gonna be better than you, right? But say instead of him scoring 40, he scores 20. But on the 20 it was like 6. Nigga had like 6, 7 free throws, some shit like that. Like he played, like the percentage was crazy, but 10 assists. But he was like, hey, you only scored 20. You know what I'm saying? You can find reasons. And fighting, if you get your ass knocked out, you can't say shit. And if you do say shit, guess what everybody gonna be like? They're gonna be like, hey, bruh, you delusional. Did you not see the fight? Like, he destroyed you. You have no reason. You can't dispute the fact that you've been humbled, nigga. And that's where it is. So it's like and if you do that, and DC realizes if you're smart enough, especially in the position he's in, because he does the whole UFC announcing,
details,
he's out there. So it's like, are you gonna be that dude where you're gonna allow the fans to basically derail your future, or are you gonna accept this shit and be like, all right? And it's both. I'm not saying it's easy. That shit hard as fuck to do what he ended up choosing, but you gotta respect it because. Now most people respect, because I remember when no one respected DC. I remember motherfuckers. It was all negative comments.
Only nigga that fucked with him was that DC nigga in the
I don't see him that more. But that nigga was legendary, bro. That nigga was he would defend that nigga
every time we
but when DC would lose, though, he was a ghost.
Nigga, niggas be like, where that nigga at? for that DC do that. I never get that.
Bro, I'm like, people love DC now, bro.
Everybody loves.
Bro,
DC.
I remember niggas did not like
he used to get booed when he fought.
Bro, oh my god.
That's
funny about the DC, but I forgot about that dude. That nigga was everywhere.
Bro, I tell you, bro, he was on every page spamming. Couple comments if he didn't like the video, boy. Y'all don't know. DC forever. He was on it, boy. But the Stipe DC3, what you got?
Let's talk about it.
You already said it though.
I've been saying we're gonna have a third fight. DC will be permanently retired from this fight. I love DC. He's my favorite fighter. I'm never, you can ask him. That's my favorite. One of my favorite fighters.
It was a favorite until years started developing. That was your favorite for the longest.
For the longest, Cruz. I love Cruz. It was frustrating to see Cruz.
TJ Dillashaw, you got it. Come on, man.
I love TJ.
You like TJ. I don't know now, but you fucked with TJ.
Well, I found about him using. You seen Cody? Oh, we're gonna talk about that next. Because you talk. We got some shit to talk about, y'all. Oh, you know. All right, let's. Okay, so I got Stipe winning if Stipe sticks to the plan.
He did last time.
Not necessarily. He was doing a lot of dirty boxing. He wasn't staying outside. He wasn't using his jab. He wasn't using his range. He was getting caught a lot.
He was.
He was aware enough to not get caught in the same position that he was before. But he was getting caught.
He goes to the body early. It's a wrap for DC.
Boom.
Man.
That's why I said if he sticks to the game plan, if he just focuses on that body, if he stays at his jab and he just uses boom, boom, boom. When he's throwing those power shots rather than looking to go to the head, he goes the body with it.
That's over.
It's a wrap. Now he's not.
I can't believe I watched that shit.
But
yeah.
So
I got. It's just because I just don't know what DC wrestling. Like he be trying to talk about all the wrestling stuff, but it's just like I ain't seen him wrestle like that in a long time.
Because he's old. Wrestling is very that's a taxing. That's a taxing activity.
I said it's his best wrestling to me was light heavyweight. He was a fucking animal.
He's cutting weight. He's in the best
animal.
Not only that, he's younger. He's older now. He's holding more water weight. It's hard.
He's gonna lose. I'm sorry, y'all. I wanna say DC just to be that guy because I don't dislike DC, but I'm like, if you don't come in there and catch Stipe slipping like the first fight,
I love you, DC. If you win, God damn it, I was wrong. I admit I'm wrong.
I don't care who really wins. I just want to see.
I won't mind it. Okay, this guy right here, man. You was talking mad shit about Cody Garbrandt. What did I say? What did I say was the problem with Cody? Please, let me see. Let's see.
It was a gym.
What did I say the gym was doing wrong with Cody?
You said they focus on wrestling and he has striking.
He was 19-1 as an amateur boxer. Why the fuck you so heavily based on wrestling for, Code? Guess where he went? Mark Jackson. He moved to Mark Jackson, a striking-based coach. What did you see from Cody in that fight? Patience that you've never seen from him.
Cody fought recently?
Bro, he just fought in the last card.
I didn't see that shit.
Hold up.
I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Put away. I'm gonna show you. Keep him entertained. You see the disrespect?
Bro, who did he fight? Please don't act like he fought somebody great.
Rafael Sanko.
Bro, he not in style.
Rank number 3.
Don't matter.
Only lost to the best. Actually, I'm just gonna go to this page because I'm subscribed to Cody Garbrandt's YouTube page.
Like he don't got that fight of them.
So I'm gonna go ahead and show him. This is gonna be a live reaction y'all about to see. Hold on, I don't know how much you see this. Here we go. I just had to look for his page real quick. It's right here.
Somehow attacks the body late in the round.
That was nice. I'm not gonna hate. But he did the same thing he did to TJ. He caught him at the end of the round. Where this guy's coming in? He knows it's the end of the round, so that's why he put hands down. Tell me he's ranked 3, man. That must be the weakest competition in that class, then, man.
No, that was mad disrespectful. Everybody,
I'm about to look up this dude.
Everybody who knows MMA knows Rafael Sanko is a fucking beast. One of the most legit dudes. He never gets KO'd. I don't think he's ever been KO'd, other than maybe one time. But
this man is gonna boost this dude, not acting like he out of his prime. This dude is 37 years old. Cody is a fresh in his 20s.
Look, that doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. You was just talking about DC. If that was the case, then DC would beat Stipe. If we wasn't talking about age. Come on now. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. And he lost his last 2 fights before this. Come on, bro. You clearly see he's out of his prime. You clearly see he's out of his prime. That's like Jose Aldo. He's a fucking legend, but now he's not Jose Aldo of before. We clearly see that. It's the same thing with another fight. That's a fluke. Caught him at the end of the round. Dude's hands was down. He wasn't respecting Cody. He knew Cody was a bum. He said, "Oh, I got caught." That's what happened. That's what happened. Let him just been like this, been on the defense, let the round just end. He over here thirsty. What you gonna do in a second? He ain't had nothing. Come on, man. That was that 37-year-old living in his past.
I'm not saying nothing because I can't agree with some of that because Rafael, he was watching the fight. He was starting to, you can tell he was finding his range. He was picking the pace up. You can tell he heard the clap. But that's fighting, man. That's the case. You got to take away Floyd's win against Victor Ortiz. Always keep your hands up.
That's
all I'm saying.
That's fine. All I'm saying is Cody's only 2 people I've seen the last 4 fights that he caught and hit him to the canvas was TJ at the end of the round, and that was at the end of the round. No other time in the fight was they on the canvas. That was slipping at the end of the round because he know he coming with some shit. He like, okay, I'm gonna lay bow.
But can we at least acknowledge the fact that he was with a different camp then, and he looked completely different? If you watch the whole fight, I'm telling you, he looked completely different. But now I don't know what happens.
I'm not disputing that what you said wasn't right. That probably can't help that man. I'm saying though, he is overhyped. You just fell in love with him because he beat your star pupil. He beat your sensei of who your favorite fighters was. He beat the cream of the creme. That's why. Let him lose to Dominic Cruz. You will never hype that man up in your life.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you saw I be talking about Cody, but you knew damn well he only got hype because of that. Let him, and then what happened after that? Lose. Now this shows you Dominic Cruz, he's just not in the fighting right now. He got money other ways, man. When he fought, why he take 3 years off after that? Because he's like, I got money, bitch. I don't need you, Dana. I don't. That's what. Come on now. I don't know what else he does, but I know he has money.
He's a broadcaster for UFC.
So he's getting money. He's like, why am I putting myself on the line for a division I dominated for too long?
I can make potentially the same amount of money or more money broadcasting it and not having the motherfucking train crazy every day and get hit in the fucking face.
And you even said when he fought Cody, he didn't even fight like you normally see Cruz. So I'm like, you can clearly see he was already thinking about this is my last fight.
Or a low ball, he was trying to prove something where it's like, I've been announcing so long, I gotta prove. It's like he's not gonna have the same mindset if he's just fighting.
Exactly.
Now he's like, man, I got other shit going on, so I gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm not trying to come at Cody. He probably said, oh man, this dude's I'm just like, Cody, for what you won that one time and all that cash I saw you was talking. Now you can say, oh, look at that when he was on. But I'm like, you still lost. TJ better than you. On it or not. He's better than you. Now, with your new coach, you might be able to improve and become better than him. But in that time frame, he was better than you. And then the next guy you fought, I don't know if he was better than you, but he knocked you out. So I'm just like, you got to have some type of humbleness. I feel like Cody was just too toxic for me for he only had 10 fights. Now, I'm talking about UFC. I'm like, you beat Dominic Cruz and you thought you was the shit. That's my only thing with him. Now, if he can show me that he's that beast and he going on like a 6-7 fight win streak, I'll be the first one to get on this goddamn live and let y'all know, hey, I was wrong. Cody a monster. But you can't tell me he knock out somebody out of his prime that old and be like, yeah, boy, he's a beast. Like,
it's hard for me to hear this and actually believe it because at the end of the day, Cody came in and he did something that a lot of people didn't expect him to do. Oh, whoa.
Of course they didn't expect that shit. He didn't even expect that shit. That's why his hands was low. So that could be a tribute to your point. That coach got him to use more of his boxing reflexes instead of thinking, let me try to take him down and use whatever other attack. I was trying to boost your point. You over here singing. That's all good. He know Cody all hype. He'll never be another champion. You mark my words. If he wins, it's by fluke. He'll never be a champ again. No. He's going to just be that top 5 guy, and everybody's going to say, hey, you got to beat Cody to be the champ.
That's disrespectful, man.
That's what's going to happen, man. It's bad disrespect. Only way he get it, he got to fight as long as Cerrone.
Who?
Cody. To get a champion, he got to fight as long as Cerrone.
Man, he's gaslighting, man. Y'all listen to this crazy shit he's saying.
He got to fight as long as Cerrone.
Big gaslight. He got the whole tire light on.
I ain't gas, man. I'm just saying, man.
All right. So we got next, man.
Unless there was another fight that we missed. I didn't.
Jose Aldo versus Peter Yan. That's the third fight. I'm gonna talk about it.
I think Peter Yan probably gonna win.
That's about the same one. It's gonna be a pretty easy fight.
I was like, man, Aldo, ever since Conor, he has never been the same to me, man. That shit just took something out of him. We will never understand.
Y'all gonna hate me for this, but ever since you.
Okay, there you go.
There's been a lot of people, man. Yosada came in and fucked them up. That's why I love Overeem to this.
He's still going.
Overeem is my favorite fighter. I don't know if y'all remember. They be like, it's some old shit, but I gotta show you this shit. You'll laugh, motherfucking funny. But it's back in the day when he was fighting K1 striking, and it was like a documentary type shit. And it was like Overeem, what do you do to get big? He was like, I eat a lot. I eat. He's like, what do you eat? He's like, chicken beef, steak beef, horse beef, goat beef. I eat a lot. You
don't want to tell motherfuckers like, I eat more. Gotta get to the game.
And they're like, so what do your day consist? He's like, sleep, wake up, eat, train long time, train 2 hours, train long. Then come home, eat, sleep. Right before I sleep, I eat again. I go train, and then I go train again. I train, and after I train, come back. I sleep, but before I sleep, I eat. So I'll eat 6, 7, 8 times a day. I train. That's my most of my day, and I sleep. Most of that. and then he's like, oh, okay, all right. And then they were sitting down. This nigga was eating like the dinner. He was like, so the steak. I was like, the dinner. You eat it all yourself? Or no, he was like, you make it all yourself? He was like, no. Well, yes, no. I make steak myself. This right here, it's lovely. The casserole here. My mama makes it. Genetics. They were like, genetics. It's like you can eat, but I'm big, strong, like my mother. And then he showed her mother, she just looks old. And then he go back to him. He's like, so yeah, the next, I eat strong, I'm big, yeah. But you have to eat a lot.
That nigga covering his ass.
Bro, I'm telling you, I gotta show you that shit. That shit is out.
It's like the equivalent of practice with AI. Like, eat. I eat. If you don't know what I do, just know I eat.
What do you do before you sleep? I eat.
If he was really smart, he'd been like, sometimes I don't feel like I get enough. I wake up instantly, I eat again. That shit sounds funny.
And then like there's this one part because I get to do filming. He was like, when he said the shit about like, genetics, my mother, big like my mother, you, and he pointed at the cameraman. He was like, when you're skinny like you won't be able to get big. I've always been genetically big, and that nigga just kept.
Let them know I eat. You're not gonna get nothing on me. Niggas get pop later in life. Niggas like, oh, okay, nigga. I'm eating a lot of other shit, nigga.
So, hey man, shout out to Overeem. That's why Overeem is my favorite fighter. I promise you. I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna put that in the group chat.
I know, cause I'm like shit.
I'm just gonna send that.
He still fight like most mother. Well,
to this day.
Everybody else still fighting.
To this day. And you seen Deontay Wilder finally made a goddamn YouTube channel, and one of his first things he did to this day poem. It's beautiful. It's strong. That might be the next post. I'm mad none of y'all niggas. Oh, excuse me. I'm mad none of y'all like this goddamn video.
I know.
For 50 minutes in, we should got goddamn like. But we haven't been
on it, so I get it.
So as always, we're gonna end it in a Corey Holcomb fashion. We're gonna get a beat. We're gonna hit it. I'm gonna use it back real quick.
Just hold it a minute. Wow. Lavanya.
Look for the motions though, man.
Shit. Yeah, y'all. We're living in crazy times. People out here are getting crazier. So what you have to do, whoever's gonna watch this, you have to thank you for the like. Thank you. I appreciate that like. But what you have to do is when people are getting, I don't want to say stupider, but they're getting less smart, you have to be more smart. Even when you drive, anything you're doing, you have to be smart. You got to start thinking what they're going to do so you can move how you need to move. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need to do now, man. A lot of stuff getting whacked, man. Are y'all streaming the fight tomorrow?
Is that a struggle?
Yeah.
What's up, struggle?
What fight's tomorrow? I didn't even know there was a fight, dog. Who's fighting?
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Hey, appreciate the like, goddamn. We was looking for that shit.
I know we got two of them. Hey! But,
so that's all we gotta say. We gotta say, goddamn it, give us a like. Y'all can give us a like. Give us a like, goddamn it. All right, good.
No, I was just saying I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, cause I got closed tomorrow at my job. So
what fights is tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
Thursday. That's why I was like, I didn't even.
Fights on Thursday. Estrada, educate us. What's the fights? I didn't know there was fights, man. That's why we got y'all, man. Y'all tell us shit you don't know.
You might be able to, but you'd have to like
stream. It depends on who, like you know.
Like if you like at work, I could kind of like get on, from time to time. I could do it, but I wouldn't be here for the. But I probably would miss it though. I'd miss it, bro.
Who's talking about the fight? Who's fighting though? I didn't know who's fighting what time, man. Let me know. I should probably Google it. That's what y'all probably like. Google it. You had a phone in your hand. Use the phone.
Cause there was a fight last night. He said it was a fight last night.
Yeah, that's the Shakur Stevenson fight.
Oh, see, but
is there a fight tomorrow though?
Shit, I didn't even know. It gotta be a boxing one. Damn sure ain't no UFC.
Cause I know UFC is this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend. I don't know.
I don't know who's fighting though. I don't think it's a card I'm interested in. Cause I remember that was one of the weakest cards I've seen.
Yeah, Dana's just putting anything together now.
Well, it's not necessarily they got to get that money.
Why can't they just have a fake crowd? Like you heard the NBA, they gonna play like the 2K crowd in the background. I'm like, is that something?
Wait, what?
They're gonna play the 2K crowd in the background.
I don't understand that. What does that mean?
When you play 2K in the crowd, it's loud. You make a shot.
So when they're gonna be playing in the NBA on the court, they're gonna have the 2K crowd come on speakers.
They're gonna figure out some way.
They said that, and you being for real, you fucking with
me. I swear.
That what? What?
That's what I heard. Oh yeah, it's not good right here.
What's the card?
Oh man.
What you say? What's up? Shout out to everybody, man. If you just chopped it,
is Ray Borg
give us a like.
No.
Ray Borg is someone different. That's who's headlining it?
No, who's headlining it is Jessica I and Cynthia
I'm not watching that.
Calvillo.
I'm not watching that.
Next Saturday might be better though. You got Curtis Blades, Anazada Volkov. Damn, that's the whole card?
What?
There's only 3 fights on that shit. Next Saturday?
Hey, these niggas is hurting for money, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, you only got 3 fights? I didn't even see preliminary.
I'm confused.
Yes.
Hey, man, they hurting for money, man. They had
Card, bro. 3-fight card. When you go to the next one, it got more. See, look. That only got 1.
Wait, let me think. Maybe they haven't filled it out yet. That's why.
Okay.
That's why they just ain't filled it out yet.
That means it's gonna be trash then.
Blaze versus Volkov, ain't nobody want to watch that.
That's gonna Curtis Blades probably gonna knock him out.
Great, so I think actually that's gonna be a good fight. Because Volkov's a good striker. Look at that. Grayso versus Young King.
That's what we find to be.
UFC is reaching, man.
Yeah, they reaching, man. Cause that shit sound all born.
Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna be watching UFC for the next couple of weeks, man. I'm not watching those fights, man. It's trash.
Ooh.
July channel, okay? Fights coming back, a lot of live streams coming back. But we're gonna keep what we're gonna do. We're not gonna get away from the podcast, y'all. We went away from it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Life started back up for a minute, and we just started disrespecting y'all. We're not gonna do that again. We promise. Keep you involved. Oh!
And we got tunes on the way, man.
Tunes, man. Tunes. We ain't talking Looney Tunes either, motherfucker.
Crazy.
Why did we stuff Reese's Take 5 with 5 flavors? Because you can't handle 6.
Ha! Yeah. If you're in here and you need to drop a like, drop a like. It means a lot.
You did this?
Pull up the cup and them lit. This life we live in is sick. And I ain't even feeling real sick. But I feel like I gotta get lit. I gotta go harder. I gotta understand why she wanna be on me and she wanna be off. I don't understand why you be hating on me, nigga. You really just fraud. I be moving like I gotta get dollars and I'm trying to crack me a car. I be trying to get all these dollars and bitches be hating on y'all. Me, I be moving, I'm stepping like this. I be looking at her like she trying to get dollars and I swear that she just can't miss. I be understanding why you're rich. You be ahead looking like you gon' sing like you just really rich. I'm mad feeling like I gotta get to the dollars, I'm taking the stitches. I be looking at the shit and I know that I'm about to get all of the bitches. Ha.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Niggas ain't shit though.
Yeah.
Sicker than Crisco.
Yeah. Man, hey, most of y'all niggas, your top, y'all sound so crazy. I do my shit.
Say.
Moving like every single day. What I want to do, I pull up like a couple tricks. Cause she shoot up in the back. I'm working on trying to get some fit. So I'm moving. Check my little bitch, yeah, she torn.
Yeah,
just call me Lil Floyd.
yeah.
I ain't got no time for you shit.
Nah.
I ain't never ever losing.
Yeah.
Check out what nigga be moving.
Cool.
Yeah, niggas really doing.
Yeah.
Niggas wanna do shit.
Yeah.
Watch how I really gon' be. We'll see y'all bitches, y'all see.
We coming back like the NBA.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta go get my NBA.
Yeah.
Looking at her, let she know that I'm pretty straight.
Yeah.
I beat that pussy good, I beat it up the frame. I'm out here trying to get a lot of dollars and I'm trying to go and get out here a lot of fame. I hear niggas out here trying to take you out cause the niggas really trying to get all the fame. I'm out here feeling like I gotta stay on my lane. Hitting those boogers like game. I'm looking at her that she understands that I'm walking like Big Daddy Kane. That shit is the same.
Yeah.
The weed's the same.
Ha.
They gon' blow up like bang. You can't stop me, little bitch. I be trying to get dollars. I'm really gon' crack. I'm just trying to get the biz and be all messed up like we just bang. Bang.
Yeah.
I felt like a ladybug.
Yeah.
I am a lady hut.
Yeah.
You can't stop me, love her.
Yeah.
I'm in the crib, smoked up, then I feel like I'm a whole cup.
Yeah.
You can stop me, little bitch, and I feel like I'm about to go pull up. For that corona. For that corona. For that corona.
Y'all know how we hit it. Shout out to the good and shit.
Yeah, girl.
He said tomorrow's gonna be Jesse Magdaleno versus Phil Vicente. Hell no, I ain't watching that shit, bro.
Yeah, sorry, Estrada, man.
And 30% with you, man.
Look, I say this, we gonna keep y'all entertained. We might not go live for that, but we'll try to do something else. We'll probably try to give y'all a movie review or something.
Because there's no way I'm watching. I don't know who the fuck it is. And look, it's not disrespect. The respect they putting up, but I know what this is. They're trying to get some money. They just doing the money grab.
Now you got the names, you know what I'm saying? Like the Stipe Fives, the U Smell, we got
there all day, boy.
When these guys come back, we got y'all. But we not gonna be just watching anything just so we can watch. Cause I'll go to sleep on y'all.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a struggle to just keep on. I'm like, well, you know.
And there's no point to have a live stream. We sleep. Everybody wanna watch us sleep. I don't wanna watch me sleep.
Or even if I got fans that do want to do that, I don't want you to be fans.
I don't want you to watch me sleep.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be watching that. That's just being 100%.
But man, shout out to everybody who came in. Always shout out to Strata. He always coming in with new information that we might not be currently upon. But we here, we live. We gonna keep coming, man. We might do another stream. Maybe probably do it this Saturday. You never know.
Yeah, maybe even earlier, man. We might just come with you. We got some good topics to talk about. Stream is always possible. We gonna start getting the channel back popping, man. We're not gonna leave y'all. Because if there's one thing I realized with this whole YouTube side of the game, consistency is key for this. Because I'm like, when we stop, we do a lot of pauses. A lot of people who will watch, they won't get no notifications and shit like that. The more we do it, hit.
More
so even if it's not necessarily bullshit, I'm gonna say that, but we
just the algorithm. We gotta get back into it.
Bam, we're not in the algorithm. So
appreciate the likes, because that means y'all gonna put us into the algorithm.
Yeah, we do appreciate that for the 2, because I'm like, we only maxed out at 3. So if whoever was in there to give us 2 likes, that means a lot. So yeah, we're gonna keep coming. We're gonna come with something tomorrow, man. Even if it's gonna be a short, whatever, we're gonna put something out. We're gonna get back in the algorithm. We'll keep showing you love. We're gonna get it right. We've been saying this for a lot of videos and a lot of live streams. No, it's time.
Yeah, man. It's time to turn that shit up. Bye, y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed out here, man.
Absolutely. Happy COVID.